purpose, but it remains separated. Now remember how the importance of bringing all of those pieces into the one vessel? So they still have that importance, but the reason they have this importance is because their importance is vastly greater when that memory comes together as one, rather than you just have this little fragment that exists by itself, that by itself cannot really attain much spiritually, because that it's not connected with all of this other experience or with the universal consciousness or the higher self from which it came. But by the very process of that initiation and bringing all these parts together, all of those fragments have now joined into the soul. So they're all there, all those experiences. But it's a different thing once that happens and once the ascension happens, because a soul is going towards death into life consciously, whereas a soul who doesn't awaken during life experiences a different kind of death. It's not that they cease to exist, because the personality, the life that they lived, was not connected to all of the other elements. When we just are separated from all of life, it makes it mortal. The personality will, in a sense, it will go through a death at the time of death. Whereas someone who is awakened during life, it's not going to be the same thing, because the personality has no need to die. It's already been transformed. It's going to continue to evolve and transcend and go higher. It's a different kind of transition. People who have not awakened during life do not die either, but their personality will experience an ending. Just to make sure it's clear, because people can misunderstand this very easily. You don't have to have been a major out-of-body traveler or a mystic to achieve that. It helps. It's one way. One of the things that I do is help people who are crossing over from life in their afterlife journeys. And I can tell you the prime objective has to do with this, all these things I'm talking about, with the mystical theology, this examination, the reformation of the consciousness. I've taken many souls who have gone to the highest immortal realms, who were very grounded individuals in their life. They were not mystical, they didn't read mystical texts, but they did self-formation. And so they did that. They were very aware of cultivating themselves. And so it's important to realize that this is not just something that can only occur if you're having lots of out-of-body experiences. I have taken souls to high immortal realms who were just very, very diligent in their self-study and their self-evaluation. You know, they went through these processes, but they went through them in a different way. And they certainly probably would not have called it that while they were alive. Do you see? So, you know, God works in mysterious ways, so we don't want to limit that. We don't want to limit God, because he does it in his way.